China has just destroyed Bitcoin's rally. Of course, we're rallying in part because of China, but the money will keep flowing, and it's not happening yet. I know the breakout from 74K up to 100K is not here yet, but it's going to happen before people realize it. And I want to dive in today to the charts, to what's going on today with the price action, some altcoin news, some meme coin news, and much more. So stick around for all of the good times. Let's get straight into it. The price of Bitcoin. Look at that nasty daily candle right there. Gosh darn, we had a beautiful run up. We got up to 64,400 and some change before getting blasted back down as Chinese equities stalled out. Currently, price is maintaining above the 50-day and 100-day exponential moving averages, which short term is good. Let's see if we can keep holding there. A retest down here at 60K around the 200-day EMA, purple line on the chart, wouldn't be that crazy. And as long as we can maintain above 58K right here, back to
Bitcoin has just seen a significant rejection from this major level right here, and on today's update video I'm gonna be talking about why we first of all went up, why we had this rejection right now here. I'm gonna be talking about the most important data points. I'm gonna be talking about the US election, which is happening in 28 days, and I'm gonna be talking exactly about the correlation between the US election, the Bitcoin price action, and more importantly, what tends to be happening with the Bitcoin price action whenever we do have that US election. So on today's update video, I'm going to be discussing a lot of important charts. So don't
veiling it, and it's going to be interesting as to whom they've picked, and somehow maybe the market is also kind of scared of this for a second. So, but I don't really think so. I think it's all just marketing, but we will see what happens. Anything can happen. Now, next good news is, well, actually another piece of news in this particular case, it is good news, is that Trump is back on top. Well, like in lights of everything that is happening in the Middle East, and the Democrats are just not able to take care of shit. So therefore, it's also good news for us crypto people. But most importantly, what I want you guys to pay attention to, and especially you, my friend, who sold all of his Bitcoin, taking measly few $1 million profit, take a look at where you've sold. So here is 2020, and this is the realized cap for new whales. This is basically whale accumulation. We had a huge spike in 2020 right before we went into the parabolic phase of the market. And right now, look at the accumulation of whales, 2024. This is where you've sold, bro. You've sold right in the beginning of the parabolic move. So literally at the very beginning. So this is basically what the bear trap looks like. And yes, it's been a very
down. And then it might take us into that area here between the 61.8 retracement and the 50% retracement between 57,660 and 59,240. So that's what I'm watching at the moment. The price could have started that C wave of wave B to the downside. There is a clear resistance area to watch. So the price already reacted to it. Again, we had a situation in which the B wave could have topped already at the 100% extension. Key target for a B wave, or the internal C wave rather, of that B wave. Then we had a possible 5-wave move down. Now again, it's only a diagonal pattern, so we could say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's what I talked about in the previous video. And that means, okay, 5 waves, normally that move is getting corrected, right? So if the 5-wave move down was complete, then we are typically watching for a 3-wave correction. Like in the other direction, in this case, it would be a corrective rally. That happened. Now we have a 3-wave move. I mean, I go to the 15-minute chart, and you see this is clearly a 3-wave move up, which, I mean, wave 2 could have topped. Absolutely, it's a 3-wave move up to the 50% retracement, and we had a nice
to each other. We can see that actually in 2023 and 2024, the Octobers are looking quite similar. So still, I am not really worried about the outcome of this October. I still think the gains could be quite extraordinary. Then also, we're currently seeing a breakout on the M2 chart, which is the global liquidity. Basically, a breakout on the global liquidity means more money widely available, and that means ultimately higher prices for assets like Bitcoin. So that's a very great thing what we can currently see. We can see that also still there's a major amount of whales buying right now in the market. And yeah, this is the chart I already discussed of the US election. And you can see right here, October is usually the month where the Bitcoin bull market gets started. So I want to be still saying this, October is still long here, and most likely the most gains are still yet to be coming. And guys, if you want to be trading Bitcoin or any